From Blunt Force Entertainment and James B. Thomason, Waspzilla is a 2024 movie about, unsurprisingly, a giant wasp. A man tries to shoot a deer and I guess horribly misses, and instead shoots this badly put in radioactive barrel which releases gas, which makes this honestly not bad looking giant wasp. It kills him in a nice bloody explosion. Then we follow two deputies in like sexy versions of the jumpsuit Bruce Lee wore in Game of Death who are trying to find and kill it. We also follow Waspzilla as it goes around killing. This is an ultra low budget, less than 5K crowd-funded indie film, so I at least sort of know what I'm getting into. Things aren't going to look, sound, or be acted great. I mentioned earlier, but should be mentioned again, I do enjoy the bloody explosions whenever Waspzilla uses its stinger to kill. And it does it a lot. The post-credit sequence does it over 10 times alone. Cat. I like this girl's short-lived battle equipment. It doesn't particularly look great, but there's something satisfying about this guy being turned into a skeleton. If you saw that campaign tagline, a cheesy monster B-movie with lots of boobs, blood, and explosions, Waspzilla does deliver on that. Explosions, check. Blood, check. Boobs, check. Even bare butts and frontal landing strips. In fact, skin is a big part of this movie, and if that's what you mainly want, then this movie's got you. Morgan Thompson plays twins, and one does a topless sweep of the kitchen, the other has a shower scene. Both deputies air out their tits, some other girls topless too. Nice split. Some of the comedy does work, most, for me, didn't. I don't know why, but I got a laugh out of how Waspzilla seems to keep dying and then coming back. Videos from funders put in are about as bad as they usually are in crowd-funded indie horror. We do get some military retaliation in the form of helicopters. It isn't great. Tanks too. Also not great. There's also some jets. Let's just move on. I get that the Wasp is probably where most of the money went to, and it honestly looks pretty good for this type of film, but the shots of it usually go on too long, which is less bothersome when we are following it traveling, but sort of intensity breaking when put between person in terror shots. This is a movie about a killer giant wasp, and it appears in the first scene and it's pretty constant throughout, yet the movie still manages to be pretty boring. Also, won't spoil it, but very out of left field sequel bait. This isn't really my type of movie, but the name, poster, and cast did get me interested. Did not win me over, but I know some of my subscribers are really into this grade of movie, so if this sounds like you and the footage sparks your interest, I say give Waspzilla a shot. For everyone else, probably pass on this. Thanks for watching.